What's up, everybody? Good to have you. Thank you for being here and joining me today for another stream, some more Fallout Frost, confronting our newfound insanity in the game, of course. Shrapnel, congrats on grabbing the first redeem today. Hello to you. We got Crotagonist. Welcome in. Kian, how you doing? Hope everybody is doing well. I did turn on my closed captioner, I think. Oh, nope. There's this big purple button I've got to press. Click to start captions. How am I doing today? I'm doing okay. After I got offline yesterday, I slept like 13 hours, so whatever was bothering me and making me feel out of it, it knocked me out pretty good. So I only woke up like 3 hours ago. So it's been a short day for me, but I'm ready to hang out and play some games. Let someone else get some first. No need to do that. We've got Kian. Are you still at 68? Are you saving 69 now for a special occasion? We've got some people that have some real ones banked up, so you know, if it's a little bit competitive, it is what it is. All right. Listen, I have no idea how this is going to affect the game. Actually, I have some ideas how it's going to affect the game. It might make things more difficult. I noticed yesterday aiming with anything that doesn't have a scope is absolutely horrid. So while we're gonna live with the insanity for now and the hallucinations and things like that, I'm still gonna try to find some booze and stuff to get my sanity back up. Be great if I could figure out how to break an addiction, but let's be real, I'll probably just get addicted to booze again because of the rads. Real goal is 420. Only real ones reach that. Aim through scopes has more steady aim than vanilla scopes. I noticed the service rifle that I have actually still has steady aim. So that gun has become pretty important, even though it weighs a lot. Something about being modded in, it does have a lot more stability than a lot of the other stuff I encounter. Gonna get it today, but was a second late. He'll get it sometime. Aim through scopes being the mod that allows you to see your surroundings while aiming through the scope. Right. I thought that was only a certain type of scope, but I could be wrong. Compared to the black screen like vanilla sniper scopes. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, you're right. Hey, Geralt, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Have to all get to 69 first and then let everyone catch up. If anyone gets to 70, it's all-out war for 420. Yeah, I don't know if everybody's going to respect that. Hey, Micah, what's up? How you doing? You're here, so you're great. Aw. Hey, thanks for lurking. Have a good one. Hey, Purple, welcome in. How you doing? All right, so why did I not reload this last time? I never don't reload my guns. So I'm hungry and thirsty right off the bat. Properly fed. ADS with that rifle. Oh, hold on. Eating animation. Heard some insane guy was streaming. I don't know where you heard that.
Pog.
Pog, Christopher, welcome in. Yeah, this one's like dead steady. This is like when you get that Guns 100 skill in New Vegas steady. Alright, I have... a perk. Won't that make the game impossible? It's not supposed to be good. We were just talking. I think my rifle is still accurate. It should start spawning hallucinations in, and I don't know about all of you, but Shrapnel at least really wants me to see some of these hallucinations they've got. So we're gonna live with it for a while, but I am going to try to get it cured eventually. Steadiness of that sniper in Battlefield that kills you 15 times. Oh, won't that make the game possible? Yeah, I don't know why I read impossible. I was complaining the rifle makes the game too easy and that it makes it possible. Hey, Seamus. Yeah, thanks for stopping in. Hope you're doing well also. Thinking that's just because it's a modded weapon. Yeah, somebody else pointed that out too, that modded weapons have that sometimes. Let's take strong back. Oh. When it says plus 15, it doesn't mean plus 15 this level. It means plus 15 overall, which means I would have been better off taking strength because strength would have given me the plus 5 anyways. And it would have given me more melee damage. So, yeah, should have taken strength training 8. So you're at like -6 last time. Were you already insane at that point? Is it just a below 0 equals insane thing? I think. Yeah, I'm at -18. So here's the thing. I have an alcohol addiction. While I have alcohol in my system, I will not be insane. Because that will give me plus 20, so I would be at +2. So at least for now, I'm right on the edge where if I find some alcohol, I could get some temporary relief. You don't want me to go insane. You want me to embrace the insanity I already have. Whatever it is, you would like me to be in this state. Sounds like you. All right. Where do we want to go? Should try firing an RPG. I don't even have the carry capacity to pick up an RPG and a missile. Okay, it's 10 a.m. I'll no longer be able to rely on my handgun for accuracy, so the handgun's now got to be for close-in fighting. Look at that reticle, by the way. Look at the aim. It's so inaccurate it goes outside the bounds of my screen. I keep saying I'm gonna get up near Salem and stuff. Gotta remember my Fallout 4 geography. So this is the Warwick Homestead. This is Spectacle Island. I believe the castle's over here. Hey, thanks for lurking. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Trying to remember which one of these is like Fort Strong and stuff. I feel like this is Nordhagen Beach. This is Fort Strong, maybe. Forgetting about Libertalia. It's been a minute since I've played this game. I wonder if a shotgun would be a good weapon for me now that I can't aim. Like, maybe I lean into it and embrace the spread. Treat the pistol like a shotgun. Well, that's the thing. A shotgun shoots like 9 pistol bullets at once. Just gotta click real fast. It's gonna be absolutely useless against ghouls who basically don't die if it's not to headshots. I don't know if insanity is something like it gets worse as you go further into the negatives, or if once you're below 0, it's as bad as it's ever going to get. There definitely don't seem to be positives to keeping it high above 0. Put some brains on the muzzle and they'll chew on it and there's your headshot. Do I have water bottles to fill up? I have 1. Okay, so we know there's hostile survivors at County Crossing. Welcome back. Good to have you. Hey, thanks for lurking. Appreciate you. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel.
Target located.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So things get real interesting at the National Guard training yard. Sorry, I clicked on the follow button by mistake. Understandable. Have a good day. Caps, thank you for the resub, or maybe initial sub. Either way, I appreciate that. Thanks for being here all this time, all the support. Wife has been away for the last few days and you're on your own, so that knocking gets you every time, right? All right, well, you know what's funny is I get a chance to do strength training instead of strong back. Yep, it does the same thing for my carry capacity. Okay, so round about here is the national. Oh no, right about here is where I was. The National Guard training yard. That's not a cozy place to be. That's a place we might assault when I'm really high level and have some good equipment. Maiko, what are you doing? Maiko.
Does TTS know if a bass can play the bass, or whether I mean a bass guitar playing another bass guitar or a fish bass playing a bass guitar or maybe a...
That's actually quite impressive. Maiko, thank you so much. Hold on, let me boot up my chat here. I think there was one where it said it wrong, but for the most part, it got it right. Tip 50. Maiko, thank you so much. Thanks for all the support. We're now at 521 TwitchCon points, which means I will be, probably not this weekend, but I will be recording and uploading a bass playthrough, a bass cover of a song that I like, posting it on YouTube, and then we will watch the video here together on stream. Micah, thank you so much for the support. You really don't have to do that. I was just looking at flights today for TwitchCon. I think I'm going to fly in mega early, like fly out of here at 5 a.m. and get to California at like 9 a.m. on Thursday, so I have an extra day to hang out in San Diego without having to pay another night for a hotel room. Yeah, ew. I'll probably take my meds and go to bed at like 6 p.m. the night before so I can get 8 hours of sleep before I get up. You were considering doing the same thing? Yeah, I'm making plans with a friend to do some stuff and hang out on Thursday around the time that most people are probably getting in and checking into their hotel room. It's even physically possible to leave bed that soon. We'll find out. Or if you're a particular breed of irresponsible like me, you sometimes take that as a challenge to simply not go to bed and try to sleep on the plane. Problem is, last time I did that, my abject terror at hurtling through the sky prevented me from sleeping, so I just didn't sleep. Sounds like that was a no-go then. Yeah, exactly. All right, so this is bad TFL. Wait, the Bureau of Alcohol, Drugs, Tobacco, Firearms, and Lasers? Perhaps they have alcohol. Zero chance you could ever sleep on a plane. I've done it before, but now that I'm medicated for my narcolepsy, it's a good thing most of the time that I don't fall asleep so easily anymore. But my sleepiness used to outweigh my terror of flying. Now that I'm medicated and I'm not so chronically sleepy, my sleepiness no longer outweighs my terror, so... All lasers. I'm probably gonna die this time. I like how they took our real world, you know, the U.S. has the BATFE, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives. I like that they took it and made it even more long and complicated. Comes to flying, you have a new joke now. What's that? That I make airplane parts, I will never fly an airplane. Honestly, low-key, I have selected the flights that I want based on being able to fly on an Airbus and not a Boeing.
Scared, huh? You should be, huh? Bad, you sorry.
Honestly, totally fair. I just feel like with all the whistleblower stuff that's coming out and what we're seeing about the culture of management at the company, I'm like, you know what? It's probably fine either way, but just maybe I'll go a different direction. Joke, obviously you make good parts. I have never made parts for a plane that I'm going to fly on. I made F-22 and F-35 parts, and you will never get me on one of those. I don't think anything I worked on went to our commercial side. We did do work for Boeing and Airbus and Rolls-Royce, but I don't think I ever touched any of it.
Someone there?
Your issue is the fascination with flight. In high school, you did half a day at the learning annex for a year. Half a day. Oh, okay. Yeah, taking aviation and aeronautics and meteorology. It's pretty cool. I think aviation and avionics is fascinating. I just don't like physically being in the thing flying above the ground, but I think it's like a really interesting concept. 35, anything I can share? I mean, I made the ring that goes inside the big tilty piece that allows the F-35 to take off and land vertically. Each one took a week just for my machining operation, so it was a week, 10 shifts to finish one. And each titanium slab that I started machining from cost more than my truck. Not a fairing. I did make fairings for the F-22. But no, this was specifically a lock and gas ring. And this is stuff I can share. This is stuff the company shared. I couldn't share with you, like, dimensions. I couldn't take, I could not take a picture of the blueprint and post it. That would be ITAR regulations, but just saying that I worked on it is fine. We were basically like a subcontractor. Those are some of your favorite parts. What's that? Fairings. Some government secrets between friends. No, we legit had to have meetings about it. Like, come on now. You all... Foreign states have replicated our designs, and they came from people being, you know, undisciplined with ITAR regulations, so please don't post pictures of our, you know, proprietary designs on social media. The ring near the tilty bit, of course, yeah. Still really confused. No, we get green travelers, and that indicates that it's a military contract, but then we have things like the F-100 engine flaps, which aren't green travelers. I never had anything called a green traveler. So it could be that there are certain parts that are maybe less security to make. Because, like, I'm trying to remember if I even signed an NDA. I don't think I did. Like, we had talk about ITAR regulations when it came to blueprints and stuff, but like they're fully open about what they make. Like, you can go on their website and just see the parts that they make. So I'm wondering if there's parts of it that are more restricted and that maybe the place I worked for didn't handle those. Shop have travelers? Yeah. Yeah, we had travelers, but I never heard of color coding for them.
What the?
And we were Six Sigma and ISO 9001 and all that stuff. And I mean, we made spaceship parts too. Rolls-Royce, like, rocket ship engines and stuff. But yeah, never had anything with that level of control on it.
Nothing there now. What do you think?
Mostly they were concerned about us sharing pictures on social media and spilling food on the parts. Like, that was our big controlled stuff, was like foreign object damage. With SEAL Team 5. Secretly the coolest one. Have to ask, was War Thunder ever brought up? No. No, although it was when I worked in medical machining, we would get together with the guys after second shift and play Battlefield 1 until like 6 in the morning. Get off work at 2, get home, shred Battlefield for 5 hours until the sun comes up, sleep until 3 p.m. and rush out the door to do another night shift. Or second shift is not really a night shift, but it kind of is. Am I winning? Depending on if you hold a very loose definition of that term, yes.
This is gonna be fun. You gotta reload sometime.
Your machine decided it wanted to dump its gear oil overnight on the table. Was told, thank God the part was steel and not titanium. Interesting. I had a 5th axis fixture one time, an A axis, that it was powered by a Canon power cable that hung down through the top of the machine, and over time the fixture for the cable loosened up. So one day the A-axis went to rotate, and the titanium caught the Canon cable and pulled it until it ripped it open and exposed the wires, and then that arced across the titanium and created a fireball and cut its way into the metal fixture and powered down the whole machine. That was exciting. Told titanium would have absorbed the oil. Did not know that. Which is funny because I think of titanium as being fairly non-reactive to things. Coming into the worst OSHA violation in history. How you doing, Krusty?
Found your sorry ass.
OSHA? More like, oh shit. Yeah, and I was second shift, which did not have a manager, and there were only 5 of us. So it happened halfway through my shift, and the guy who was kind of like the unofficial manager was like, yeah, we don't have anything for you to do, so I guess you get to go home today until they fix the machine in the morning.
Hey. Don't you die on time's up.
Titanium is very much not non-reactive. Titanium dioxide is an extremely common form. I guess that's true. I think of it from like an industrial standpoint. I guess the oxidation is generally less of a concern than like ferrous oxide. Like when iron starts to rust, it's a big deal. Titanium, at least in the applications I worked in, not so much, but if that Raider a posthumous show.
Playing games with me, huh?
One of the other guys was telling you that he was running a machine that had some cables under the table, and it was dragging through some chips. Coolant destroys plastic, caused the plastic wire covering to crack and arc. Yeah, it's,
Time to reel 'em in.
Uh-oh. Yeah, turn around. I don't want to have to kill you. I like dogs. I might be well served to use a stim pack. Get fallouted. You think I just tripped and died on a rib cage? I believe it.
Hate to do this. This better be something. I'm not risking my ass. Don't you die. You're mine now.
Hype bomb, that'll do. Nice, thank you.
There you are, you little bitch.
And the guy catch a barrel of titanium chips on fire. This is before you came to the shop. Don't you need a special extinguisher to put that out?
Hide.
I'm pretty sure you do for magnesium.
You're nothing. Nothing.
Just cutting some chain fence with a grinder. Use the titanium barrel to hold it while he cut. Ooh. Yes, yeah, that's what, that's what I thought. I know some of those metal fires, they require special stuff to put out.
Stubborn.
The yellow fire extinguisher weighs like 50 pounds and is filled with salt and powdered cement. Sometimes you forget, in some cases, metal can catch on fire. Sometimes, not only can they catch on fire, metal shavings can be highly flammable. I mean, I won't tell you the ratio, but thermite is just powdered aluminum and rust. And that's like one of the flammable substances. Most things in flake and powder form are a lot more flammable than you'd expect, as the surface area is extremely high. Yeah, like those videos of people, burning coffee creamer. You know, like the powdered coffee creamer you get. Yeah, that stuff's just flammable. And some sort of, I don't remember if it's baby powder or some sort of other powder, but yeah. You were a kid, you nearly set your mom's car on fire with a magnifying glass. I never did anything like that. I did once dull my friend's dad's handsaw because I decided I was going to use it to cut through a big rock they had in their yard, like a decorative boulder. I don't know what what was going through my head. Actually, young me was just learning that, this saw actually can cut through a rock. I have a clip of you bringing a little clump of titanium into the parking lot and lighting it. I had a coworker one time that we had this surplus shop, and it would sell stuff that was like imported and like overstock and things like that. And he bought these foreign energy drinks. I think they were Polish, and they were in the shape of like handheld bombs. And he used some of the alcohol we had for cleaning stuff, and he turned it into a Molotov cocktail and threw it into the dumpster at work. We also we also had a problem where, okay, so we would have these air hoses that you would use to blow coolant and stuff off of parts. Well, we used these little plastic slips for things, and people found out pretty quick that if you stuck them in the air hose, you could launch them. And so we had like Q-tips stuck in the ceiling because we had these long wooden shanked Q-tips, and people would stick them in the air hose and shoot them, and they'd stick into the ceiling. Well, it became a thing to make rockets and launch them at each other from their machines with the leftover like scrap and unused pieces we were working with, to the point that we once had to stop and take a whole afternoon and climb under machines and on top of machines and collect all the rockets because the boss was coming in and the manager didn't want any of them to be found. Titanium burns like 4,000 Fahrenheit. Yeah, you're just holding it in your hand and remember that very quickly. Titanium burns at 4,000. Water separates into hydrogen and oxygen at 2,500. Oh, so you created hydrolysis. Can see the problem with that. Yeah. Scared the crap out of you just messing around with aiming the sunlight and left it in a single spot too long. Oh, by the way, the game. This is a fascinating discussion we're having, by the way. Wanted dead or alive, Eddie Winter. Reward $1,500 cash. Bounty issued by Nick Valentine. You all are walking workplace hazards, I hear. I am not a workplace hazard. I merely worked with workplace hazards and am reporting what I witnessed. In fact, one time I had to drive somebody to the hospital because they cut their hand wide open on a scalpel, and the boss was out, and the secondary boss didn't feel like he could leave the job. So I was the next most responsible person, and they made us drive super fast because we had like one urgent care, and if the urgent care closed, we had to go to the only hospital in town, and then they would have had to pay us overtime for being at the hospital all night. So I was heavily encouraged to drive as fast as my car would take me so we could get to the urgent care before it closed. Kind of looks like Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, a little bit. That's the robot from the game. One of our guys removed a panel to the inside of the robotic line area so the robot didn't know he was in there. Robot ran over his foot. Those scare me. Industrial robots scare me. I know they're just a machine, but to be honest, CNC machines kind of scare me too. Now, I do have OCD, and it's probably legit OCD intrusive thoughts, but I have always had horrible visions of what a CNC machine could do to me, and I think for that reason, I always had a lot of respect around them. Same guy grinding chain on the titanium barrel. All right, Meg's journal. Nick shouldn't have left. He was the only one that kept the peace between us and the perps. Sorry, the former perps. Half of them want us to start raiding the other groups out here. With everyone leaving the stations, we're at a distinct advantage, being an established presence and all. But he just had to go out on his wild goose chase, huh? Jackass. Man's going to get himself killed. Like to joke that the robot sitting at the end of the track feels like a bull staring you down. Yeah, we had a thing where, like, we had to rotate a fixture while somebody was in the machine indicating it in, because the Haas, the 5-axis mill I ran, was so big, you had to physically step inside of the machine to load parts and load tools and things like that. And it was always hair-raising when someone was inside the machine and you've got the control in your hand, and you're like, man, if I just set the wrong axis and the wrong increment, I could easily crush this person. We still have the tip of his boot, one of the first things they show you when you get shown the robot. Yeah, my my first day of machining school, we watched people get mangled on machines on video to drive home. Like, these things are powerful, they will kill you, and they do not care. What if you accidentally press the spin around 1,000 times button? Well, that's the thing. So if you're rotating it and you're rotating it 0.1 degrees, you bump the button over 2, and all of a sudden now every press is now 10 degrees. Okay, so you can understand how if you think you're on 0.1 and you go to move 2 degrees, and instead you're on 10 degrees and you move 200 and someone is in the way, it's going to not look good for them. Horizontal mill with a massive rotary table. Yeah, exactly that. Yep. Just stay on 0.1 forever. Yeah, productivity doesn't like that. Always felt on edge when you had to reach into a machine that heat-formed metal tubes for shocks and struts. Yeah. Looking back, I don't know how I worked around it with being so anxious. But again, it helped me have a lot of respect for what I was doing. Rather it take 100 years than someone turn to spaghetti. Yeah, that's fine and well until somebody decides that taking 100 years is not profitable. And then they want to know why your setup is taking so long. Non-dominant hand and a long stick. I really need somebody to have some vodka for me. I'm glad we can have these deep, meaningful, important discussions together.
Nothing there now. What do you think?
What the?
I also made a chair out of pallets to lift people to the ceiling using the forklift to change the light bulbs.
Time to reel 'em in.
Oh. Oh, that reload animation looks snazzy in third person. This rifle kills people too good, boo.
Hello, Gordon.
Hello, random. We'd also use the forklift to lift things that were outside its weight limit. Would have people stand on the back of the forklift to counterbalance. Wow. At least he didn't kill anyone. Yeah.
Yes. There we go.
It's an OSHA violation is what it was, yeah. We once had a QA person that needed to go through a box of stuff we had in inventory, and there was no one available who was forklift trained, so they put somebody on it anyways, and instead of hooking the box and lifting it, they went forward and they pushed the box, and it fell forward and hit another shelf and knocked a whole bunch of stuff off all the shelves. That was exciting. Honestly, stuff like that just happens sometimes while you're working, and it's just a miracle nobody gets hurt. Kind of scary when you think about it. Like, human progress is creating tools that expend and manipulate force And when that force gets manipulated on humans, it is a bad outcome. Do I want in this novice door? Humans are so fragile, it's why you will lose the robot revolution. I mean, we will lose.
That's it.
Okay, I'll take a stim pack. Christy, solve this captcha, please. The moment somebody in chat uses the word delve, I'll know it's over. Have you all seen that? The report that AI statistically or large language models tend to overuse words like delve, and the appearance, the density of those words can be an indication something was created by I mean, I say AI, I mean large language models. Did not read the report. Let me delve into that. No, legitimately, people are now becoming suspicious. It's delve and a couple other words. The density seems to be higher when LLMs write.
Got it.
As a language model, I cannot say I have read that report. No. You use delve because video games use delve a lot. It's become part of your language. Hey, maybe that's where the LLMs learned it too. Whenever I see Psycho in this game, I think of the System of a Down song. Hey, mini nuke. Yeah, it weighs 12 pounds, and what am I gonna do with it? Want to see something cool? Okay. Oh, Kian, I missed what you said before. Save your game. Shoot the nuke. Fired inside for shits and giggles. That is not a vanilla thing, really. Okay. Kian. Mind you of a family friend who builds his own Valve tube amplifiers, but at ridiculous power levels, like over 300 watts output. He'd always be on a rubber mat and only prodding with non-dominant hand. Saw his friend get thrown across a room one time just from the electricity contracting the muscles so violently, said friend passed young from heart problems. Wow. My great-grandpa was missing 2 fingers. One of them was from a saw. He was a machinist during the Depression. One of them was from a saw. The other got electrocuted off. Mini nukes, missiles, grenades, gas canisters, frost adds that for all those items. Oh, neat. Does make you wonder if shooting a mini nuke IRL would explode it. Nukes are outside of my specialty range, but I think they have to be in a particularly armed state, and then there's a specific trigger that sets them off. Lot has to go wrong for a nuke to go off without direct attention from... Yeah, but, well, whoever it is. Alright, I got a little bit of stuff here. I'll be honest, this was not as good as I hoped it would be, but it's something. Making fissile material explode was that easy, it wouldn't be so hard to make nukes. Fair point. I trust Krusty on this one. Hey, thanks for lurking. Hope you're doing well. It's happened more than a couple times on US soil. What, something being detonated unintentionally? Not detonated, just... Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Been unarmed nukes dropped around by accident. Yeah, isn't that... What a thought that is. Shoot that oil can. It appears no. Well, I'm now just less sane than I was before. Feel that's an OSHA violation? Krusty, given this conversation, you're gonna have to be a lot more specific. Watch the oil can explode in a nuclear blast. Spent the last hour talking about OSHA violations.
Oh, hell no! You're gonna fucking pay for that!
Well, you feel dropping a nuclear warhead amounts to an unsafe work environment. Outside of a very few specific jobs, probably. Heard that story about the nuke that fell in North Carolina but didn't detonate right.
Some motherfucker! What the?
My aim is so terrible now. Is that a Deathclaw? Why are you here? Is this Fallout 4? Ostensibly. Out of my brain, we're reaching into all your recent YouTube dives. By that you mean nuclear accidents and F-35s. This is only a few years after the bombs. Why is there Deathclaws? Deathclaws are actually pre-war. Talk about AI language, then you use ostensibly. You know what's hilarious is before I did Twitch, I was on YouTube. And I got so many comments about people complaining that I was using AI voiceovers, and it's just my actual voice. And it's like, no, I just have a clinically flat affect. Probably ASD. I'm not AI, this is just who I am. The fuck you mean Deathclaws are pre-war? Whose idea was that? The US Army. They were trying to create, like, super weapons that they could drop on their enemies. Wrong acronym, losers. Really, the Master refined the Deathclaws to what they are now. There were Deathclaws. I don't think the Master refined them. I think the Enclave did. I don't know why that Deathclaw was there. Shock Death Claws are pre-war. Yeah, the Fallout universe is some crazy stuff. Hey, Katie. Welcome in. Also, that reminded you that there's a TikTok we all need to see that will be in the Discord. Okay. Looking forward to it. Internet woes seem to be all sorted. Glad to hear. Man, I wish I weren't so thirsty all the time. Need to grab some wood. Ah, perfect herb. Thank you. Master tinkered with the Death Claws a little bit, but the Enclave U.S. military were already messing with them long before. Right. You eagerly await my identification of the guitars in the background. Let's see what we got. Same reason you find super mutants in pre-war tanks. Right. Sweet expedited service. Let's see. One of them is a bass. It looks like a Dan Electro, maybe. And the other is some sort of weird semi-hollow Telecaster guitar. I'm not sure who makes that. They're both semi-hollow bodies. So super mutants are pre-war, to some extent. And then I think after the war, like, some of them got out and started using the pre-war FEV to create more super mutants. You know, the Master and all that. Really, quite honestly, Bethesda had to stretch the lore a lot to bring super mutants to Fallout 4. I think it would have been cooler if they'd done something different than just saying, well, and Fallout 3. You know, like, oh, it's Fallout, it has super mutants, let's make up a lore reason they exist in several places on the East Coast. Okay, this really sucks. I gotta get inside somewhere. Ah, here, we can sleep it away.
Attention. Interfering with a law enforcement robot is a felony.
It's military messing with FEV trying to make rad-resistant super soldiers. Yeah, and then in Fallout 3, they claimed it was like a vault experiment, also possibly military, that happened on the other side of the US for some reason. And in Fallout 4, it's the Institute. Apparently, apparently, if you know what an orca is, you cannot, and you're over a certain age, you cannot speak on the meaning of life. Has anybody ever written a story like that? Like imagine you're born knowing the meaning of life, but you forget it before the age where you learn a language. That could be a neat sort of philosophical story. Leave scientists alone long enough, they'll make super mutants is what you learn. Basically, they will all make super mutants. I think the, what were they called? The Master's Pets or whatever from early Fallout were super cool. If you just forget where is the story, chasing down, I don't know, probably bring some stuff about, you know, like reincarnation or like universal consciousness or something like that. And people desperately chasing down like someone catching a thread of this and trying to figure it out. In a traditional Platonism, we all knew everything before being born, and all learning is remembering. Yeah, something like that. What will cause the next death? It's so eerily quiet, aside from the sound of my flesh singeing and burning. Oh, this is Revere Beach Station. Okay. So now I gotta remember... Gulper, I hardly... Wait, I'm waiting for Kian to make the joke. You know the joke. Just waiting to see if they're brave enough. You know what I'm saying, Kian. Oh, right. Yeah, there you go. Gulper was my nickname in college. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Themis cultists. Them sure is cultists. I love how many people have picked up on that. Is there a pun I can make there with they might be giants? Like, them is might be giants or something like that? There's... The idea is there, it's just not forming together in my brain. Distracted by one of those flying spider things. Them sure be giants. Yeah. Legally, no. I have no idea what you mean by flying spider. Wait. Am I stepping into something here? My Kian senses are tingling. Crane flies these nuts, yeah. Something like that. Wait, is this still a robot racetrack in Frost? So we're flying Tarantula Hawk Wasp. Yeah, Cazadors. Yeah. But I don't know what relevance that had to anything going on here. Thank you, Ad, and also Maiko, for attributing me on those emotes I did not know that was a thing until today. Oh, yeah, of course. This reminds you of a story about desperation and stealing. Okay. We have to spread the herb emoji. Flying spiders. But they're not quite spiders. This is gonna be RimWorld. Wonder what Nordhagen Beach is up to. They have tarantula in the name. Okay, fair point, fair play. I see what you're getting at. Saw you were in the game category of falling out. Any tips to win the wife and kids back? Have you tried taking clown lessons? Wives and kids love funny people.
Keep calm. Probably nothing.
And vouch, am clown.
Come on. Who's there? What?
Oh! Mute fruit. Mute fruit. That other one just run away, I believe so. Why am I so heavy? Oh! I'm still carrying around a bunch of guns that I didn't bother to drop off. It's cool, that's legit cool. Wish that happened more often. Yeah, it would be a nice touch. Because otherwise, you get the, like, Fallout/Bethesda thing where it's like, oh, that guy just killed a dragon and ate its soul. Let me rob him, you know? Or, that guy just took out 4 sentry bots. I'm gonna shoot him with a pipe pistol. Kian, thank you for the hydrate. Sixth grade. It's my week to bring snacks for study hour on Friday. I forgot because undiagnosed ADHD. Class is in 20 minutes. So I'm in a panic, and I'm looking for the teacher to tell her I can't do it. I'm mortified. I go to the lounge, and nobody is there. But... oh, now we're all waiting anxiously. Reminds you of the Skyrim meme of the farmer ripping open his shirt and suplexing a dragon. Fallout 3 or New Vegas, if you shoot the gun out of an enemy's hand 9 out of the 10 times, they will still run at you to start a fist fight instead. Yeah, exactly. Are you coming back? Yep, keep leaving. That's the way to go. When do we get Adreed's childhood stories in dramatic tone redeem? I don't know, I guess send me some stuff worth reading and I'll put it together for a segment. Oh, I have 40 wood. I have not needed wood. You find a vending machine that is in the process of being refilled, but the vending machine guy is gone. So I grab a crate of drinks and run to class. Get there just in time with a shit-eating grin and a big old crate of Sunny D's. But wait, that's not snacks. Sunny D's nuts. Perfect, beautiful execution. Don't care, it's all fake. I have some notes, but that's okay. Fake crime is still crime, go to jail. Yeah, you admitted to it. Ooh, look, I can make a Deathclaw egg omelet. Go ahead, I can take it. Well, just the dichotomy between snacks and Sunny D, it lost a little bit of believability just right before the punch. Deathclaws lay eggs? Yeah, you know what Deathclaws are? They're modified Jackson's chameleons. Jackson's chameleons, these nuts. Exactly. We've all been these nuts on this blessed day. Where the protagonist of the story is desperately trying to avoid being empty-handed. I'm just saying I wouldn't let that fly as a snack.
I am a vending machine filler and someone stole a crate of drinks. Sad days are upon the vending machine filler community.
Wow, I think nobody thought about that side of the story, and that's really, this is so sad. How you doing, Agrimonk? Filler, I hardly even... You all outshine me. I don't know why I get on here anymore. I just read the things you say in a funny voice, and it's comedy. Don't think about that dynamic too hard, or you might just do this for yourself, instead of giving away all your best content to me. I read the things and die, yes. 238 times. 6th grade use anxiety is momentarily sated by crime. You're liar. Hey, that definitely wasn't a Freudian slip. I look forward to hearing from your liars. I've never dealt with a lawyer. I have no reason to have a negative opinion of them, and yet... Secret ingredient? Crime. Okay, I'm gonna leave you all here for a moment. Actually, for approximately 180 seconds. As I run to the restroom and run 3 minutes of ads to disable our pre-roll ads for the next hour. I'll see you when I see you in just a moment. Thanks for being here and hanging out. I appreciate you. Hey, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for running some clips, Maiko. I appreciate you. And Saibiko, good to see you. How did he die there? A rad roach. That's Fallout 4 Frost for you. A rad roach killed me. Feel like 2024 is the year of audacity? I don't know. I feel like most of human history is pretty audacious. Swear you had like 4 stabs on him. Unbelievable. Yeah, that's Fallout 4 Frost. I did have 4 stabs on him, and he killed me in 1. Only an AI would say audacious. You guys think I could sell myself as an AI streamer? Do you think that would bring in the views? Ostensibly. Are you gonna attack? Yes. Wow, I love being insane. Let's beef with that car. Tangia says yes. You'll hire me as a large language model. As a large language model, what you're asking me to do is unethical, and I cannot provide a harmful response. I don't know what you would hire me to do. That's just my default assumption, that it would be something that I could not do as a large language model. About a small language model. Don't insult my language model like that. Besides, I've seen smaller. You do math on the fly. Sometimes I wonder if your brain is made of circuits and wires. What are neurons if not organic circuits and wires? It's meat magic, baby. Herb has language model envy. It's understandable. Ah! Ah! Imagine having wires that work only if you feed them sufficient potassium. Me, when I don't feed my organic neurons sufficient potassium, and I have a headache and dissociate for some reason, and don't know why. We need RE7 crowd control. That is the next one to come up. 650 points. 650 TwitchCon points. I will do RE7 crowd control. It's TC points, and I think I have to add 50 for you manually. When you cheer, it does it automatically, but I could not find a way to set Firebot up to do that. You have no idea what any of that is. That is my fundraising to go to TwitchCon. So 1 point equals 100 bits, or a $1 tip through Streamlabs. And it's just my way of trying to raise some money to go to TwitchCon while also providing fun streams and rewards for people. See how it is? So you can only pay for crowd control with TC points. No. Oh! Some stuff is going on at Fort Strong. Then what did I mean? What do you mean, what did I mean? I'm not being funny. I don't know what you're asking about. Yeah, I don't even know what that one was either. It kind of seemed like a Robo-Brain. Are there Robo-Brains in this mod? None of us mean on this blessed day. Hey, thanks for lurking. Hope you're well. The attack made you think of Fallout 3 Mirelurk King. Yeah, I'm thinking Robo-Brain, but... You checked points generally because if you remember correctly, that's what you use for RE7 crowd control. No. What you use for RE7 crowd control is crowd control coins, and you will be able to buy a certain amount with channel points, or you can buy them directly with bits. That's how crowd control works. Sound was wrong, though. Some of the sounds have been replaced. If I tell you Mirelurks are pre-war, you're out of here. I don't think Mirelurks are pre-war. There are mute crabs, which are Mirelurk spawn. The fuck is this economy? It's how crowd control has always worked. Crowd control always has its own coins that you buy either with channel points or with bits. Yeah, that's a Robo-Brain. Mute crabs are the precursor to Mirelurks, right? Thought you could just IDK not do that. No, you actually can't even change the price of things unless you pay for crowd control premium or whatever. They really have beef with that card. They really do. Okay, Fort Strong is not going to be a place for me. I just don't have the kind of equipment to take on something like that right now. Where's the gun I dropped? Is it just gone forever? Does the equipment for that exist? I believe eventually it does. From now on, you will be carefully budgeting your channel points. Yes, save your channel points. I do want people to be able to participate in crowd control without spending money. So save up your channel points.
You can't tell me what to do.
Okay, spend your channel points then. See how much it negatively impacts me. 240k might come in clutch. The only thing that is kind of disappointing that Commerkle has run into is that there's a limit on how many times you can redeem channel points for coins. I'm doing it, but I see what you're doing. Spent like 2k last night messing with the DTS. Sound alert's still temporarily unavailable. That's weird. Damn it, you distracted me. I'm trying to think. Okay, here's the problem. I paused the sound alerts on an old version of
I have
Firebot.
44,000 points. Can't wait for CC.
I now have a new version of Firebot, and it's not compatible because Twitch changed the way the API deals with rewards. So they're paused, and I can't unpause them through Firebot or through Twitch, so maybe I just need to make new ones. You hear sound alerts, you hear sounds. Sound alerts, the extension, through my channel point rewards specifically, are paused. Commonwealth sure looks... Yeah, see, that one's for bits, so that one works. But the ones that I set up as a redemption... the Commonwealth sure looks wrecked after all the bombs. Can't wait to see how tidy and clean it will look in 200 years when people have had some time to sweep. Honestly, my biggest problem with Bethesda Fallout, it's 200 years. Why has nobody cleaned up the garbage? Why are you still living in shacks? Why have you not built new things? Fallout 2 had new locations built. Bethesda just loves this idea that Fallout is post-apocalypse and never wants it to progress from there. Like, legitimately, Fallout 2 has more advanced civilizations than Fallout 4. Aside from maybe the Institute. At least in the series, the canon is people... Yeah, let's not talk too much about the show for anybody who hasn't seen it yet. But yeah, that city, by the way, was from Fallout 1 and 2. That was not a new show for the series. That was something that existed in early Fallout. And that's what I mean. Those cities were built up in Fallout 2 more than you could expect from Bethesda Fallout today. How long do you think before we do talk Fallout show? Like, what's a reasonable margin on how long people need to watch it before it's safe to talk about it? Maybe the Capital Wasteland was just that much more of a hostile environment to rebuilding. Space Monkey! Welcome in, Raiders. How you doing? Space Monkey was streaming some Horizon today. Thank you, Maiko. Space Monkey is a super chill streamer, big part of my community as well as Commerkles, and plays a variety of games. Like I said, super chill, good place to hang out. I was lurking a little bit earlier over there while I was getting ready. Space Monkey, if you'd like to talk about your channel at all, please feel free to do that. Tell the people a little bit about you, what you do over there, the games you play, anything you'd like. Raiders, if you don't know me, I am Ad Noctum. I'm a variety streamer. I play a variety of games focused on the single-player, story-based experiences. Today, we're playing the heavily modded Stay Frosty mod list for Fallout 4. It's not my first time playing through it, but a bit of a replay, so welcome on in. Space Monkey, if you need to raid and run, or if you've got to step away for a minute, take a break, you are highly encouraged to do that. No obligation to hang out with us here for any length of time, but you are welcome as long as and whenever you would like. Thank you for the raid. Thanks for being a friend and a huge community member. It's good to have you, Space Monkey. Hope your stream was well. Looked like you were making good progress. Yeah, just super chill. Been playing Horizon Forbidden West. Like all sorts of action RPG single-player games and just having a cozy, chill time with good people. Great way to describe it. I died. And we're grateful that you thought of us and brought your raid over here at the end of your stream. Making some progress. The game is so big, though. Holy crap. It's going to take a while. Yeah, it is a big game. I think Commerkel's got like 70 hours in it. 67, something like that. Yeah, welcome to Frost. Yep. I am now insane, which means I can't aim a handgun. So I'm kind of just spraying bullets everywhere. Think it might have increased my sneak speed, though. Gonna lurk a bit and have some brekkie, then heading off to visit some family soon. Sounds good. Have a good day. Enjoy your breakfast. Enjoy your time with family. It does. Yeah, that's what I thought. And I think it does something to my melee. Yeah, the insane scrambling. Ever since I typed up the title for today, I have had that Avenged Sevenfold song stuck in my head. Do great with the titles, thank you. Because, reposting because buried in the raid, haven't seen past episode 2, and, personally don't care about spoilers. Okay, that's good input. I think we should just decide when spoilers are cool, and then let people know when spoilers are going to happen before talking about it. I do feel like most people concerned about spoilers have probably seen it by now, but I just want to be on the careful side. Plus sneak speed, plus melee damage, plus stealth. Right. You say 1 month, another 2 weeks. That sounds fair. Are you kidding me with this accuracy? Plan to definitely watch the rest, but you're in no hurry. Uh-oh. Why even look down the sights? Just dump bullets. This is not tactical advice. Just throw the gun at them. Honestly, it would be nice when you're out of ammo if you could. You misread mental acuity as mental accuracy. Not for throwing, why boomerang shaped? Good question. Oh, it all feels so hopeless and painful. Boomerangs are pre-war. No, they were invented by the Brotherhood after the war. Nobody had heard of a boomerang before then. Then the Brotherhood collected them from everybody who had them because they were too high technology and people could not be trusted. Fully expecting you to start talking about why guns are the shape they are. Well, because they have to do the things that they have to do, and human hands have to manipulate them. That's literally it. Hopeless and painful, gonna need to be more specific. Good, that's the feeling we were going for. Hopeless and horrible. I haven't really seen a hallucination yet. That's just what Big Gun wants you to think. Really, it's all aliens. Yeah, it's a stolen alien design. Every time my parents phone me, a boomerang. My parents are Gen X, but I can still laugh at this. Maybe that Deathclaw was a hallucination. Wait, is that possible? You don't think so? Okay. I was just thinking that would have explained it. I know that Deathclaw sometimes spawns there in vanilla Fallout 4. Parents are technically Gen X too. Well, sometimes boomer is a mindset. Your parents are boomers, it's not fun. You're very brave. Red didn't keep a list of the hallucinations. You're sad about that. Interesting. Oh no, Amhold. Like I said, boomer is a mindset, not an age. Do we know what the hallucinations could be? Just anything? I've been chased by shadows before. Don't have actual boomers in the family because your grandparents are warborn. Ah. You are in the technology is too complicated, do it for me stage with your parents. See, my parents run a software engineering company, so they buy more of the latest tech to play around with it than even I do. They're pretty savvy. Okay, so did Red create all the hallucinations, or did Grim do some of them, and then Red, like, updated the list? Grim, Nogrim? The person who created Frost first. Your parents are somewhat tech-savvy. Dad was an early adopter of home desktops, so he's better at fixing a printer than you will ever be. Nalgrim had intended to do hallucinations, but didn't before he pieced out. Ah, okay, I see. This mod's got an interesting story. I bet it would make a great video essay on YouTube. An hour and a half on the development history of Fallout 4 Frost. People would legitimately watch that, I bet. There already is one. Well, maybe maybe we watch party it then. Love essays? Yeah, some of the very first videos I ever made were Fallout 4 video essays. They're terrible, but it was what got me started. Agenda is still free until Joe Anderson finally releases his fucking Witcher 3 vid. End stream watch party. What, you don't want me to stream anymore? Did I not eat my Deathclaw steak? Let's eat a Salisbury steak instead. How can you stream and watch? Wow, I discovered Boston Airport all the way out here. That's interesting. I would have thought you would need to be a lot closer for that map marker. Boston is pre-war. Misremembered it, that happens. Cargo has 0 likeness. It's actually kind of useful. Was an interview Silo MC33 did with Red on the future of Starfield modding. Oh, does it get into the history of like Frost and all that? That's interesting. Tragic reality that Boston is inspired by this real place called Boston. I've never been, so I have a policy where I don't talk bad about places that I've never been. Cargo and human, both 0 likeness. And also a like. Damn. Like Boston City Hall, it's this brutalist masterpiece, very non-American vibes. Okay, so prods is 0. Never been either, but they dumped that tea and you've never forgotten it. The fucks? Well, it sounds like it was an effective act then. And we'll kick our asses at Wordle. I don't know.
Nice.
JT, welcome in, Raiders. How y'all doing? So good to have you. Another JT. JT is a wonderful person with a wonderful voice and a great calming personality and just the best vibes. I highly recommend spending time in her stream. JT plays a lot of Fallout 4 like we do, and has been playing... Oh, I missed what your playthrough was. I know it's a Brotherhood of Steel playthrough, but I don't know if I caught any of the special rules you had going into it. But if you'd like to talk about your playthrough or what you do over there or the vibes you have, feel free to do that. Raiders, if you don't know me, I'm Ad Noctum. I'm a variety streamer. I focus on the single-player, story-based experiences, and today we are playing Fallout 4 Frost, the Stay Frosty mod list. Not my first time playing it, it's a bit of a replay, and we're just exploring this heavily modded version of Fallout 4 and having a good time. I like other games. I like RPG, action, horror, Souls-like, a little bit of everything. So that's a bit about me and what you can expect to see from the channel. We're going to be brotherhood friends and then kill all of them at the end. That's it. Much love, Ad. So happy to come over with some friends. Love it here. Love to have you here. I hope you had a great stream. Now, as always, if you need to get off Twitch, if you need to raid and run, rest, relax, decompress, whatever you've got to do, totally understood. No obligations, but you're welcome here as long as you'd like and when you're able. Thank you for the raid. Thanks for bringing everybody over. Michael, I don't know how you broke the TwitchCon points again. I truly don't. Gonna major lurk for bedtime, but we'll be lurking. I appreciate you. You have a good one. Get some good rest. I fixed your TwitchCon points, and then you go and break them again. I don't know what to do with you, Maiko. TwitchCon points, what are those? Well, you see, I'm racing to go to TwitchCon currently, and chat can unlock chat rewards as well as individual rewards for bits and or direct tips through Streamlabs that help me save up for my TwitchCon trip. And our next unlock is a crowd control playthrough of Resident Evil 7. Thank you for asking, Maiko. Ha, get out lasered, nerd. Very rude to the small laser emitter. Should have tried harder. It's just doing its job not very well. Oh? I didn't expect anything to open. So glad your name is visibly attached to that now. You should be proud of that.
Incoming robot detected. Opening security doors.
This is accessible, apparently. This is why we check sometimes, you never know. Like there's gonna be like a goat behind it and nothing else. Yeah, that's actually a joke from Fallout 3 as well. The Mechanist, when you go in his hideout, his security door has like 5 layers. Can't say you've ever explored this in Frost. Me neither. Uber, welcome in. Good to have you. Would be fools not to ride this strange torpedo to its very end. That quote sticks with me, and I don't know why. Oh, all this glowing fungus and I can't pick any of it? Okay, so the elevator skip, I don't think works. Your name isn't attached to the coldest lizard guy emote is too old. I'll check after stream and see if I can fix that. You deserve to have that connected. System new, hadn't seen anyone mention it until recently. It's at least a couple years old. I credited my first emote artist when I got all my emotes, so it's been around for at least like 2 years or something. And suddenly attributions and badges and stuff. Yeah, no, it's been there a while. They don't make it very obvious, so I don't know if everybody knows to use it. 36 damage. Mine does 37. Okay. Well. Tesla turret. Yeah, I think that has a different connotation these days. Uh-oh. Going to weigh 200 pounds after disarming all of those. Yeah. Damn kids in their Teslas. Happens if I pull the fusion core. JT, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate you. You bring your raid over here and your whole community, and then you say nice things, and then you cheer 100 bits. Always celebrate death. Which, by the way, did I add? Yes, I did add that death. Yeah, you're in the right place for sure. I do add every death. And I knocked him every death. Knocked him dead. Them is me. You'll be out of bits if you do that for every death. At some point, we had somebody cheer the amount of deaths for every death that I had. But that was when it was real early on. Like 13 deaths and then 14 deaths. After a while, that becomes high roller. Respect the dedication. I feel like Maiko might have had a part of that. Start dying to make a profit. You weren't gonna say, but yes. So humble. So creative. That's Maiko for you. There's a GDQ one year where the runner and all his friends were donating per death. And at the final boss, he died like 20 extra times on purpose. Love stuff like that. Yep, I'm carrying too much and I can't run. GDQ, game's done quick. It's like a speedrunning charity event. It's the weight of all those lasers. How can I carry all these lasers in my pocket? I may not be able to get in.
Can't break the code.
At least you have more lasers than you can ever carry. So, I need a level. What's my experience? Forget how you check that. So I guess I can come back here after a level up, maybe. Current level. I mean, I don't see a number, but yeah. We're more than halfway to the next level, so maybe I come back here after I get a rank of science, or hacker, or whatever it's called. I mean, number 3. I need at least 3 experience to level up. At least 3. We'll circle back around to this after I've gained 3. Anything else good here? Technically correct. The best type of correct. We love technically correct here. All right, let's check out what the airport has in store for me. It's probably army remnants, if I had to guess. They seem the most organized and capable of holding an airbase like that. Who are we, as in, what's the protagonist's stake here? Don't understand the nature of the question, and it makes me question myself. Speaking of Fallout 4 lore, what's up? Oh, who are we? Okay, yeah, we are a dude that has amnesia. I have not chosen the canon start from this. The canon start is you wake up basically in a cell in the sewers, and a dead guy with a smiley face mask has left you a note. And then you have to find out, it's kind of a whole play on dead money. And it's a lot about letting go and remembering who you are. And I know that's very vague, but that's kind of the story of Frost. Do you know the gunners were from a vault? The vault with all the guns. What, Vault 34? They were highly trained vault dwellers. Vault where they were trained since they were kids to be the best soldiers possible. No, it wouldn't be 34. 34 is the boomers. But a vault very much like Vault 34. What was the vault with the hand puppets? I don't remember that one. Huh. So the airport looks different. Well, we're already insane. We might as well put on the ghoul mask. Oh, but I'm outdoors. Oh, that's not good. It's from a comic, 77 apparently. Interesting. Vault 75. The gunners were Vault 75. I feel like I did hear that. There's like a Penny Arcade or Control-Alt-Delete comic. What, really? One of those, it was licensed by Bethesda, though, so it's canon. That... Really? Phone dying, BRB. Yeah, charge that phone. Well, that hurt a lot. Vault 77, one man and a crate of puppets. Wow. Under the Malden Middle School, genetically modified to be soldiers. I feel like I did know that, but maybe forgot it. Is there a bed nearby that perhaps I can steal? Yes, it was Penny Arcade. That is wild to me. Thank you for the hydrate. Huh. They've definitely changed the structure of this. Wasn't even Frostler, that's just regular Fallout 4 stuff. Yeah. We're like 70% radiation. Honestly, I've had worse. Didn't even think you knew there was a vault down there. I feel like you can go to 75, can't you? Don't think in Frost. I think in Frost it goes to the metro tunnels. Even without the mask, I feel we classify as ghoul at this point. The ghouls do not recognize us as one of their own, though. Am I wearing the mask? No, because out here I'm subject to surface radiation if I wear the mask. I'd like to find a bed so I don't have to use a doctor's bag. Actually, we should probably go ahead and use one anyway. Memory? Oh, I think that's a hallucination. You get rads if you wear a mask, but only when outside. Yes, because I have to take off my gas mask. Thought the rads were, like, in the ghoul mask. That might actually be kind of a cool trade-off, but no. Just got back from the movies. Hello, cemetery chick. Hope you had a good time. He went and chases me with a knife. Okay, we'll go at it the other way. Fight hallucinations by stabbing them. This is not medical advice. Wow, this is a lot of ghouls. I'm gonna die just from rads. Those rads are not looking good. They are not. Gonna die from a ghoul punching in the stomach. Who were you before? Maybe we can do better this time. Hopium. Oh, I blocked that. I disagree. Hey, Commercial late JT raid. Just got home hanging with your sister, but wanted to say hi. Hello, hello. I hope you had a great day. I know it was a busy one. Hope the rest of your weekend goes well. It's good to see you for a minute. All right. Cooked cram. I don't think I have any boiled water. I don't. I need to find a place to cook, but we can do some fungal moonshine. Who's this Merkel person? Well, let me tell you, one of the best people on Twitch, somebody I highly recommend you follow, who is also a major Bethesda fan and plays a lot of other interesting games, especially first playthroughs. And also plays Garden Simulator sometimes. But most importantly, my friend. Oh, by the way, Commercial, no rush to answer at all. But I sent you a DM about TwitchCon plans and stuff, and timing and things that, like I said, no rush, just something that I'm looking into as I get my flight. So excited, me too. I'm going to the wrong TwitchCon, or you're going to the wrong TwitchCon. I don't have a passport. Wait, I took that. Ooh, I have a level up. That means if I survive this and get myself out of it, we can go back and we can unlock the Robco place. Gotta lurk, you are all wonderful. Same to you. Have a good one. You need a passport, you live in Florida, just get a boat and sail east. I hate traveling by boat even more than I hate traveling by plane. You're not wonderful, you're a terror. Feel ill weakness. Is it a sacrifice you are willing to make? Okay, good, so you get on the boat and you come to San Diego. A lot of ghouls here. There are indeed. I agree. Knife OP. Knife plus strength 9 plus insanity is a little OP. But at the same time, to fight ghouls, you have to get in their radiation range, and that is decidedly not OP. That sucks. If I find more brain fungus, I can make another fungal moonshine. Is this for anything? Is there a plane here? Is this how you win? No, although that's much more like the dust mod. The dust mod you can actually win by, like, escaping. But this is because I'm curious what's here. Rats are just spicy lasers. Invisible spicy lasers. I have a fungal purge. No. Forget not trying out more Wabbajack lists before the update. Yeah, I know what you mean. Does make you curious about Dust? I think we'll play it at some point. Dust is about having hope and escaping. Frost is having no hope and letting go. Nice, thank you. Did you let your rads get that bad again? It's ghouls! What am I supposed to do? It's almost cured. Yeah, I mean, what do you do about ghouls? You heard of Radex? That was me on Radex.
Terminal.
Strategy doesn't seem sustainable. I don't think you all get it. This mod is not not sustainable. Oh, look, there's a hallucination. There's airport experiences in the Cyberpunk DLC. Shoot it? I have I have no idea. Plus 3 rads from saving. Okay, chat, tell me, do I count that as a death? I'm not counting that. I'm not marking that up as 3 deaths, but I'll mark it as 1. What's 3 more deaths? Dishonest is what it is. Deaths, Yeah, so the airport seems, kind of useless. If I had better anti-rad stuff for the ghouls, it would be a great XP farm. I do think at one point, I acquired a radiation suit in Frost that might work as a rad shield. Gonna sneak into bed, but keep stream on night. Have a good one, Krusty. Get some good rest. Thanks for hanging with us. Yeah, the problem with the rad suit is you can't wear armor with it, so it makes you immediately spongy to anybody with guns and knives again, but I think it did keep me from being irradiated around the ghouls. Presumably well-known loot item locations are no longer present. Many of them, that is correct. Really funny visual. Someone in a big, bulky rad suit with a knife stabbing zombie heads off. Exactly. Be terrifying. Honestly, it would make a good survival horror character. Call him the Rad Man.
Marking level 4.
Oh, look. It's ghouls. How many ghouls? Lots of ghouls. Is there any more reason for me to be here than there is the airport? You learned today about something called the Hat Man, and there are thumbnails where it's like the new Slender Man, and I just love it. Yeah, the Hat Man is the one who visits you when you do too much Benadryl or have sleep paralysis, or both. I'm familiar with the Hat Man. The Hat Man supposedly is real. I have never been visited by the Hat Man, but it is, no joke, it is apparently very common for people who suffer sleep paralysis to see the Hat Man. Thank you for the clip, Shrapnel. I appreciate you. There's also the Crooked Man. And there's the Smiling Man. There was no sound. He just died. I legitimately don't know what caused that to happen. The Bye Bye Man, that was a movie. There's a man that you play like a weird knocking game with at like midnight, and you have to like blow out candles and stuff, or he gets you. I forget what man that man is. Hey, Striker, welcome in. Maybe that is the Bye Bye Man. I don't know. Gotta head out. Have a great rest of the stream. Have a good one, Space Monkey. Thanks again for the raid and for hanging out with us. You're saying before you shot the memory, have you shot one before? Is it bad? I think they usually just explode into fire. The Candy Man. Yeah, there's the Candy Man. Uh-oh. I forget there's a little bit of delay on the jump. Candyman has a good theme song, at least. 250. We're at 250 now. That's right, I don't think this really ends in anything. Maybe I can clear the ghouls from down here just to get enough XP to level up. Need a horror-themed The Candyman Can song. Who can cut your heart out? Ooh, 5.56 rounds. These I like. Oh, that hurt. Come on, level me up. Oh, I was so close. Why are we going back to the airport? Yeah, just get enough XP. so that I can check out the Robco Sales and Service Center. Well. That guy just shrugged off a rifle round. Oh, yeah. But died to a knife. If you don't hit him in the head, that's the thing. You might as well not hit him at all in Frost. I think I might have shot him in the shoulder or something. There's got to be something I can do for just a handful more experience. Boil some water, maybe. If I could find a place to cook. Or just an unlucky survivor to drop. It's a kid who brought the softball-sized jawbreaker and then smashed it with a hammer to see the layers. Where are several dogs when you need them? Band Slam, welcome in. Good to see you again. It's East Boston Prep. Might be something I can kill or whatever over here. Oh, that got me so close to a level. Just let go. Hey, what's up? It's your subconscious just checking in. Seems like you're a bit stressed. I don't know. Maybe, like, take it easy.
The hell was that? Who's out there?
What is it with all the explosions? Yeah, I don't know. Ooh, gumdrops. That's good for my sanity.
Yeah,
Class today, we're gonna learn explosions.
you gotta cut down on the jet,
Keep it down. I hear someone coming.
God
Get
damn
into
it.
position.
Hey, who's there?
Why does it sound like there are 50 people here? Because Fallout 4 is environmental audio, and there's like 5 people here.
What the fuck was that? Shit's got ambush all over it. I must have a concussion. I'm fucking seeing things.
76 is awful for that. Ambush in your hideout? It's a classic reverse ambush. Waiting for this all to go sideways. It always does in the end. Sounds like someone is whispering in your ear from 6 rooms away.
I hear someone. Combat positions.
So about to talk about RE8's Merc mode sound problems, but that was me. Yes! Yeah, Resident Evil 8's Mercenary mode, where everything sounds like it's in your ear roaring all the time. I don't know what was up with that. Oh. How did you swing that faster than I did?
I know you're here.
I know you're out there. Should put some ice cream in your orange vanilla Coke. That sounds good.
This is bullshit! Come out and fight!
Oh, yeah?
Get some, motherfucker!
Hey, I got my level. This is bullshit. I did not hit her. Ice cream plus any soda equals good. I agree. I mean, ice cream plus basically sweetened syrup. It's hard to miss. A signed photo of Tommy Wiseau? Nice. Confession, I have never seen The Room. Got in on that just before it went super viral. Don't care for ice cream floats. They're awesome, but you're allowed to not like them. It's okay. Also have a signed script of The Room. That's awesome.
What the hell was that?
Too foamy? Oh, but the foam is one of the best parts. Surprisingly, with how much of a cinephile you are, you have also never seen The Room. Yeah, that I'm surprised by. So he included underwear for some reason. Think he was trying to do an underwear brand. I think you're right. I think I remember something about that. Okay. It's break time again. I'll be back in just a couple minutes again. Thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate you, and we will see you for more deaths in just a moment. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. Maiko, thank you for running more embarrassing clips of myself. I appreciate your help.
The hell was that?
Likes finding mines. Apparently, yep. I am quite good at it.
Keep it down. I hear someone
There.
coming. Hey, get into position.
Shit. Hey, now. There.
I've seen every mine in Frost.
Cut the shit. Who is that? I swear I must be going crazy. Noise. Just noise.
Seen the nuclear teddy bear? That sounds very familiar.
I hear someone.
Having
Combat
a blast doing it.
What? Hey,
What the fuck was that?
You have a gun.
Who's out there?
Please don't be fair.
shit's
Think
got
you've got a
jack up over
gun.
nothing. All over it. Huh?
I'll make it quick.
Stab him in the butt. The soothing sound of rain outside is not helping this night shift.
The jet will make you jittery.
Your eyelids are starting to get heavy.
Right. Who's there?
Forget the mine. Yeah. That would be like me to die to the same mine twice in a row. Eyelids are getting heavy already. Mom's spaghetti. He looks
Everything's
tired.
starting to sound like footsteps
And there's rain on his night shift already.
You should be. Come on out. I'll make it nice and quick. You can trust me.
Hmm. Uh-oh. Get it out, get it out, get it out. That was a little lesson in quick draw. I needed to get that out faster.
Keep it down. I hear someone coming.
Oh, why but that killed you? What particular part?
Hey, who's there? Nothing there now. Okay. Cut
What
the
the-
shit. Who is that?
I hear someone. Combat positions.
Get it out, get it out, get it out. I mean, I needed him to get his gun out. Or her, I guess I'm playing Nora.
Huh? Hearing shit.
This one has gone down a hill already.
Who's out there?
At least it sure as hell looks that way.
I must have a concussion. And seeing things. Who's there?
Okay, you've got a pool cue. Anybody in there with a gun?
Oh, man. Oh, hell no.
I don't know what game I thought I was playing, but I tried to drop and stab him in midair, and you cannot do that in Fallout 4. I wanted to, like, Sekiro him, you know, drop on his head and go for the kill in the neck, but no, it doesn't work that way. Thought it was real life. Yeah, my real life training kicked in. I forgot I'm a little more advanced than the game. My bad. I gotta remember, real games can never imitate a fraction of everything I can do.
Nothing there now. What do you think? Jump in a shadow. Okay. Cut the shit. Who is that?
Shook up overnight. Must have a concussion. Fucking seeing things.
I hear someone. Combat positions.
There?
Hearing shit. Huh?
Hey!
Who's out there?
Shit's got ambush all over it.
Are we still trying to re-get that level up? I have the level up now. I'm just trying to clear this place out and survive.
Who's there? Payback time.
By which I mean I don't have the level up in my death. Like you can see right here how close I am to level 15. But if I clear this building, actually if I kill one person, I'll have the level. But I'm just trying to get through it more than that.
Keep it down. I hear someone.
Once you link in clips in chat or no. Oh yeah, that's fine. If you want to link them in chat, you can. If you want to drop them in Discord, you can. I usually look at them after the stream anyways.
Whoa, shut the fuck up a second. I hear
Perfect clip, thank you.
Nothing there now. What do you think?
Oh man, please don't be ferals again.
Gotta cut down on the jet, I guess.
You're getting paranoid.
Right now.
I hear someone. Combat positions.
Took you so long to feel okay with looking at your own clips. See, I think for me, I was able to do it immediately because I spent so long recording myself for YouTube and editing and doing voiceovers and stuff that I got over the ick of that before I started streaming.
Someone there?
What the fuck was that?
Can't stand yours, many such cases.
When you turn up, you're dead.
Just don't like hearing the sound of your own voice. I still don't love it, but I'm a lot more kind on myself than I used to be. Thousands of hours of listening to yourself will do that. It's also part of the reason I spent so much money and time and everything on my audio setup.
No need to hide.
Guess they were right.
I'll be over soon.
Used to have a YouTube channel back when the limit on videos was 10 minutes, and my god, was it hard editing your own stuff? Yeah. Wife still watches them occasionally, and you hate it. I actually took down a ton of my YouTube videos because they had my real name attached to them, and I just didn't want to be associated with it anymore.
Oh, I know you're
That was when I started using an alternative name. Because that way, if I want to move on from something, it becomes easier. You just kind of move on from the identity a little bit. I realized I don't want stuff attached to my name like that on the internet anymore. That's why your herb emoji now? Yeah.
only a fucking coward.
Hate the sound of your own voice even more now that you had your two front teeth pulled. Oh. I can see how
Okay,
that might cause
noise.
that.
Just noise.
Uh-oh. Are you kidding me? I get one shot by a flare gun? A flare gun. Level up at least. Is that a flare death? It was. It was a flare gun. You know what? I have so much 38 ammo. Let's just shoot everybody. We save after these explosions. Okay. For you, yes.
Down. I hear someone coming.
What the?
Hey, get into position.
You are welcome.
Shit's got ambush all over it.
What the fuck was
Nothing
that?
there now. What do you think?
I hear someone. Combat positions.
Who's there? Oh, it's on! Hey, who's there?
Ah, it's in a slightly different place this time.
Everything's starting to sound like footsteps these. Huh?
Grip on yourself. I swear I must be going crazy.
Got doxed once on one of your old art accounts. They sent you your real name in a DM and said to do commissions for them for free. That's fucked up.
Oh, man, please don't be ferals again.
So instead, you publicly announced you were quitting art forever, and they sent you a DM like, no, 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 I'm sorry, and disappeared. Wow.
Someone there?
What gets you is like, that means they were a fan. Who the fuck does that to someone you like? Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
Like, you have to both enjoy their work and have no respect for them as a human to do something like that.
The jet will make you jittery.
The jet will make you jittery. You sure you saw something? Right.
This accuracy is messed up. See the product, not the person. Yeah, apparently.
Hey, get into position.
Not just getting free art that's traumatizing the person. Yeah.
Who?
The seagulls will start going mine, mine, mine over the rain soon.
I hear someone. Combat positions.
Hey, who's there? What the fuck was that? You are so dead!
I mean, why even bother using a gun without a scope, honestly? This might not work.
It's got ambushed.
I literally can't aim. I feel like the accuracy penalties are too severe. Not to mention you wouldn't be able to even do the art, because A, you would hate it too much, and B, you would get kicked out of your apartment if you didn't charge for your work. Right. Like was said, they don't attach the art to an actual human. Yeah, that's really messed up.
There? Get some, motherfucker!
Maybe there's a thing to disable it in the MCM. Maybe. How much of that is in base frost? The MCM options isn't right. I mean, how much of that? General sanity options. The accuracy thing is base frost. Yeah, I don't know. I want to play Frost how Frost was intended. I just don't know if I agree with making that choice because so for instance, this other gun here which is modded in and feels like it has avoided those effects. It makes it skill based, you know, versus if you take away my ability to do skillful plays with a gun, Sorry, Herb, I thought I saved after all the explosions.
Who's out there?
Then, I don't know, it's just a different kind of difficulty. It feels like handicapping me for no reason. But then again, the reason is suffering, so here we are.
Man, please don't be ferals again.
So just for comparison, guess new explosions spawn if you hang out there. What happens if I turn that off? How accurate will I be with the grease gun?
Now, what do you think?
I don't know. Jumping in shadows.
Yeah, you're probably
Because it may also be that I just don't have enough points in the perks that make me accurate. If that's the case, I can accept that.
I hear someone. Combat positions.
Someone there?
time's up.
What the?
Yeah, no, this feels like what I expect accuracy to be like. So it is the insanity.
Hey, who's there? The jet will make you jittery.
Is it just all or nothing? Yeah, unfortunately. F5, I don't know. Yeah, we can throw a new save down. Sometimes that feels a little cheaty to me. I wanna do buildings like in one go, but we have been here a minute. All the sliders they have, it's a shame that option isn't one. Right? If I could just disable or lower the effect some.
What the hell was that? What?
Spirit act.
Uh-oh, dog. You know a slider they need to add, and what might that be? I have no idea what you're talking about. Slider,
Give up now. I'll make it quick.
hardly even.
Aw, man, come back. I was having fun.
Ostensibly, I hardly even know her. Oh man, look at my health.
You turn up, you're dead.
Look at it where?
Over here! Feel that? It's called fear.
So yeah, these guys are heavily armored.
I swear I must be going crazy.
What?
Was that? What was what? Is that the stream audio? What kind of sound was it? Hit your mic USB cable. Okay.
Turn up, you're dead. The hell? Peekaboo!
Oh, I know you're here.
There with Discord ping. Okay, so I gotta admit, no hate to Zoomers, but I am almost a Zoomer, and I've got a little bit of Zoomer brain. I often watch a stream with the sound on while also watching a YouTube video with the sound on. And the other day I was watching a video that had, for some reason, Discord ping sound effects. It was not a joke. It was just a random sound effect they had to signify something in the video. I don't know what. And it was driving me crazy trying to figure out if it was my Discord or if it was the Discord of somebody I was watching on stream. It took me like 5 minutes to figure it out. Not even a mistake. No. No, it was something they edited in multiple times. For damages.
Oh man, please don't
Fuck
be
was that?
those again.
Heard the USB disconnect sound and thought it was a stream sound effect. That is something people can play on Blurp.
Now, rookie.
This is good. This is good. I feel real good about this. Do you ever learn? No, if I learned, I would not be playing this. I mean, if a flare one-shots the dog, at least makes sense. And you know what? This is not the least health I've ever had. And I actually have some armor.
I must have a concussion. I'm fucking seeing things.
Need a drink. What?
You're at half health, right. Now, half health is still 68. So, you know, your health is drastically reduced.
Scared, huh? Should be. Ah, that was a fire ass.
Hearing shit. Just getting warmed up over here.
Oh, I took a shot. Or a hit, rather. Oh, you know what? That's what it is.
Where'd that little bitch go?
When the fungal moonshine wears off, my health drops. Because the fungal moonshine has a health bonus, so to speak.
Only a fucking coward hides.
Glug, 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 smash.
Time to reel him in. Just die!
Gee, thank you. Ah, short rapid Bozar. Very cool. Not that I can carry it. See, with all of these settings like this, the shooting actually feels good because you have to be precise, but if you can do it, you can actually kill your enemies. But you have to be fast and precise or they kill you first. I like that trade-off. I like how that feels. Makes it a little bit of a tactical shooter feel. Stomach started to hurt. I'm sorry. I hope you feel better. Well, I almost walked right into that. You know what? I almost like this trade-off of toggling the sanity accuracy debuff off because now I'm not so worried about curing my sanity and I can still play the game and experience the hallucinations. So maybe it's not the worst way to play. I beat it with the proper rules one time. Now we're just kind of having fun.
Hey!
Where's he going?
Quit doing that!
Stand by your statement. Micro USB and USB Mini needs to die. USB-C is just so superior for like every reason. Yeah, Mini and Micro USB are really they're easily damaged. They're $20 on a blue Yeti and it uses a mini USB. Yeah. Felt what? Be easily damaged. Hmm.
Nice.
Nectar isn't even old, it just is barely held in. Yeah. All right, that was a cool little adventure. It's 4:30. This is here if we need it. Let's go back. Why is my font all messed up? The UI text when I highlight over stuff. Yeah, you noticed that too? Maybe that's an insanity effect. It's like eternal darkness. Everything's an insanity effect. Oh, come on. Shot by bullet, insanity effect. Kirby? Yeah, no worries. The key, the crown, the angel, the serum. 2 of 4, 1 north, 1 south. Parsons beckons, Columbia waits. I don't think that's just messed up text. I wonder if a reload would save it or not. The reload or restart the game. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know if I want to do that right now. If it becomes an issue, I will. Insane zero likeness. I didn't even realize that I clicked the word insane. I just picked a word. Tell you rapid deaths can mess up the game until you restart. Okay. Master 1. Insane 0, Master 1.
Through.
Turret control. Ah, that's not active.
Error. Electrical fault in sensor array. Sensors offline.
Oh, I was hoping they would decontaminate me. Curious if this is patched for Frost. It may be only to go this far. That's weird. I wonder why they let you go this far in. Just in case text isn't appearing correctly, I am going to close out the game and restart it just so we get to see for sure. Deaths triggers a software bug in the game. Yeah, and if there's anything that's going to bring out rapid deaths, it's going to be Frost. The only times you see this. Especially hallucinations. So far, knock on wood, so far the hallucinations have not killed me. Well, we don't know what caused the one time I just died. Do we have any working theories on that? Causes NPCs and objects in the world to not spawn. Interesting. Karma. Yeah, probably. OBS, would you like to pick up my game, please? Never had that happen, but you've also never saved with 3 HP, right? OBS would not like to pick up my game. It would not. Come on, OBS. There it is. It just needed a minute. Little OBS that could. Okay, so I'm thinking I want to load back. I don't want to spend a perk point on Hacker for it not to do anything. Would you kindly? Yeah, I think I'll load back to before well, yeah, so I wonder what happens if you have the elevator access terminal. Like, there's no way I'm gonna spend the points to get up to master unless we play this save file a long time and I just have perk points on perk points. But I do wonder what's in here on Frost. What good do memories do you here? Don't you know that that world is dead? You cannot change the past, only the future. You will find liberty at sea. Possibly what, on the elevator terminal? Well, so this was a fun little invention. Kill the turrets in the decon shower might allow you to open the door. Let's try it then.
Won't be able to. Hack this.
Summon likeness 1. Ruler's likeness 1.
I'm in.
Error. Electrical fault in sensor array.
Oh, that's right. You can't kill them when they're not active, right? I thought... Yeah, I don't know that we're gonna get anything out of there.
Can't break the code.
Not sure if I'm equipped for here anyway. Yeah, maybe if I play this save file for a while, I'll get the Master Hacker perk and come back and try to access the elevator. Now, you said before that everything in Frost is unleveled, but I have a strong suspicion that some of the Stay Frosty is in the leveled list. Because it adds like 9x39mm guns and ammo, and I have yet to see one. So my suspicion is that those will start to show up as I get higher level. Yeah, I would think so anyways. Depends if they have frost patches and if the patch unleveled them. I see. Well, maybe we check out Libertalia. Hey, my coachy love back at you. Lurk while you work. Sounds good. Appreciate you. I hope work goes well. Thinking back to the conversation on art commissions, you toyed with the thought of getting a new profile pic commissioned for yourself. That's cool. That's something I like to do. Support people, support artists. All my, like, sound alerts and stuff are things that I've commissioned, like the little metal riffs and all that. Commissioned those off of Fiverr. Problem is your profile picture has been Deadpool in a top hat for so long. Yeah, I can see it through Firebot, and definitely already makes me think, yep, that's shrapnel. Sound bites are amazing. Thank you. Yeah, I hired a metal musician off of Fiverr. The gig was like, I will make you a metal song. So, you know, I was like, can I custom order like 12 little riffs instead of one song? They were cool with it. Assumed they were just from songs, but, you know, I guess that's how music works. No, well, the Follow one, I commissioned a bassist to do. That's just a distorted bass guitar. And then all the others I ordered in one big order. I was like, give me 12 riffs, you know, like, give me a variation on this one. The 69 bits one, I asked him to give me some sexy music, and he delivered, so... Don't even know what you would do for a new profile picture. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, you could commission a new Deadpool in a top hat. The other problem is art is expensive. It is. Wait, maybe I want to go this way. Could commission a new Deadpool in a top hat. even deader pool in an even toppier hat. Oh! Yep, just... Them is cultists, that's the joke from earlier. Yep, them is cultists. It's all been done before, it'll all be done again. Didn't see the name back then? Yeah. Yep. Fuck is a Themis feels like such a setup. Yeah. Themis, the goddess and personification of justice, divine order, law, and custom. They don't seem to personify any of that. You are not very accurate to what you worship. Again. Just... I'm not dealing with those reds. One time I saw an antelope. Man, talk about scandalous. It was the gossip of the whole anthill. What is up with these loading screen texts? Is that a Frost thing, or is that Stay Frosty? You're insane, I guess. I remember thinking they were weird the first time through. You're insane? Okay. I wasn't sure if it was that. Please refer to the title of the stream today. I am not insane. I'm not insane. It's almost easy. It's like an Eternal Darkness thing. You like it? Glug, 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 glug. I told her I'm not insane. I'm not. Oh, hi, memory. Apparently, Tommy Wiseau streamed The Room on Twitch, like, had a channel where he would just stream The Room over and over and got banned. I don't know if he didn't have the rights to do that from whoever he worked with to make the movie or what. I need to look more into it. But yeah, apparently that was a thing for a while. Tommy tried everything when he went viral. Hadn't heard he got copyright banned over his own movie, though. I think that's the story. Don't quote me on it, but I think so. Hey, that time I got them. You joke that you're single-handedly keeping your local AMC open? I mean, that's the thing. If it's important to you, you gotta support that way. So, it's cool that you're doing something that you enjoy. Maybe some infected mushroom. I haven't really listened to them. I've heard of them. I've heard a little of their stuff, but I don't know much about them. Okay, is anybody gonna be back here after I killed everybody? Oh, yep. Them is cultists. Guess they respawn. Hey, thank you for the hydrate. Of all the Tommy Wiseau band jokes he read in the last 2 minutes, the best one was Tommy moves his streaming to Facebook. Oh, hi, Mark. Did you manage to verify the cause of him being banned with your joke searching? Nope, just 4,000 jokes as is the norm. You love to see it. Modern internet is great stuff. Well, them sure is cultists. Well, we got a good amount of deaths done today. I think we made some good progress. I think, though, that I'm going to call that there for me. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. This was an awesome stream. Lots of fun. I love to be able to get on and just play around with some Frost and hang out with you all. So thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of it. Can't even blame being insane for that one. I think it's just the poor accuracy in general without the perks I've taken, because some of those definitely should have hit if the gun was accurate, but well, it is what it is. GG, thank you, Maiko. If I don't sleep 13 hours tonight and sleep all day and wake up at 5 p.m., I'll probably try to get online a little earlier tomorrow so that I can have a slightly longer stream without going so late. So I'm not promising that, but I am going to try pretty hard to do that. You have a good one too, Shrapnel. Thanks for being here. Let's see who's online, see who we're going to give a raid to today. Good progress, thank you. Got lots of people on tonight, so thank you for hanging out while I take a look. Oh, thank you, Cemetery Chicken. You have a good night as well. You know what? Let's go see our friend Tagamemnon. I swear I can say that name. Tag plays a lot of Fallout 4 and is currently doing all DLC, no damage permadeath. So not quite the Frost experience we're doing over here, but Tag has been grinding this for a minute. I believe Tag has beat the base game no damage. So yeah, let's go ahead and raid over there. Raid to Tagamemnon. Nope, that's not it. How about that? That's it. Raid message. Get raided any percent nerd. There we go. See, because he's like a challenge runner, any percent. It's funny, okay? 2 raid messages there. One for those of you who are subscribed and want to use my emotes, and one for those of you not subscribed who want to go ahead and use Twitch standard emotes. Just want to thank you all again for being here. It really does mean a lot. As I always like to emphasize, if you are here, whether you're lurking or you're chatting or you're doing something in between, you make a difference, you make an impact, and you are appreciated. So until I see you again, remember, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, know that you're all appreciated, know that we'll see you again soon. Thank you all.